Presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders is facing backlash tonight for saying that all convicted felons, including the Boston Marathon bomber, should have the right to vote.
Sanders made the comments during a town hall last night, but he didn't want to talk about them today at a campaign stop in Cambridge. WBZ's Louisa Moller is live there tonight with the latest on this. Louisa?
Anna, David, the Vermont senator and presidential candidate spent less than 20 minutes taking questions from supporters today. But he didn't take any questions from the media before zooming off to more campaign events in Texas.
Our job is to create an economy that works for all of us.
Bernie Sanders hit on all his usual topics at a tightly packed campaign event in a small Cambridge club.
The 1% with all of their money and with all of their power is 1%, and we are the 99%, and 99% will prevail over the 1%.
But the senator from Vermont avoided following up on his comments from Monday night at a CNN town hall when a Harvard student asked him this.
Does this mean that you would support enfranchising people like the Boston Marathon bomber, a convicted terrorist and murderer?
Sanders told the studio audience that he believes all felons, regardless of their crime, should retain the right to vote in prison, even criminals like Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev.
I think the right to vote is inherent to our democracy. Yes, even for terrible people.
That drew strong reaction from marathon bombing survivor Marc Fucarile.
Absolutely not. He should not have that right. He, took the life of innocent people, changed and damaged many people's lives, and I don't think him or anybody who is incarcerated for breaking the law, because that's what we have laws for, I don't think they should have the right to vote.
But Sanders supporters say they stand behind the policy and his statements.
Just because you're in prison, you're behind bars, and you've done something that requires you to be in prison, doesn't mean that your rights as a citizen of this country should be taken away.
I think the right to vote is a universal right that shouldn't be taken away.
Right now, Vermont and Maine are the only states which allow felons to vote in prison. Presidential candidate and California Senator Kamala Harris said there should be a conversation about whether felons can vote. We're live in Cambridge. Louisa Moller, WBZ News.
Louisa, thank you.